This socialistic showcase has got nothing in common with reality. Mr. Ovcharenko, Mr. Manoly's former deputy, currently the head of Kharkiv Regional Forest Administration, is giving us absolutely different data and honestly tells us about the effective measures of fighting fires.
We have 46 fire engines, 6 soil throwers, 1 firefighting GPM-54 tank, other equipment that we adapt to our purpose. Moreover, we have a wide network of lookout posts, fire control towers. 8 of those towers are equipped with TV systems that, generally speaking, keep track of all woodland areas. There is no area that we are not able to see in order to detect a fire in proper time.
In the context of what we just heard, Mr. Manoly's words about the fires and the burnt wood areas we saw seem quite strange. During my nature conservation raids in the Kharkiv region, I often witnessed the fires in the forest or other valuable biotopes last for the whole week without attracting anybody's attention. I never saw anybody putting these fires out, except for local volunteers now and then. Mr. Kapustnik, the head of the Kharkiv Regional Administration of Environmental Protection, does not know and is not even interested in estimating the value of the destroyed rare and protected plants.
The rate of fires in the Kharkiv region is one of the lowest in the whole of Ukraine. It means that they are detected in time. Detecting the fire is the most essential part in firefighting, followed by localization and putting it out completely.
Mr. Ovcharenko could have told the citizens of the region that since the new forest law was introduced, the need for the deliberate forest burning disappeared, as the final harvests could be planned. It's a well-known fact that the fires never happen on the territories that are marked as the future final harvest areas. The marking is done 2 years before the actual forest felling. The deliberately caused fires will continue happening only on the protected areas, where it is possible to plant clear sanitary cuttings only. But let's return to Mr. Manoly's thesis, which has the truth as big as life itself. On that day, Mr. Manoly was as honest as he could be.
The clear fellings of the mature natural pine forests and planting the young pine trees on these areas lead to the considerable lessening of the natural pine forest area.
When we realize the meaning of the scientific arguments, we start realizing that what was done to the Izum forestry enterprise, to its forests, to be more exact, is the result of the conscious activity managed by the high-ranking government official. Instead of following a wise and balanced strategy, he pursued his only goal, the momentary increasing of the timber harvesting volume and its profitability. As the result, the state enterprise, Izum Forestry, did not get bigger profits, but huge sums of money were added to the shady turnover.
Life is life, and the economic factors are very essential among the economic, ecological, and social. They are, well, so to say, closer to people than others. So, conducting the fellings with higher intensity is the reality of our life.
Valentin Manoilo is sincerely admitting that while being the director of the Izum Forestry Enterprise and the head of the Kharkiv Regional Forestry Administration until 2005, he openly, consciously and systematically infringed Article 3 of the Forest Law of Ukraine, which was enforced until 2006. We already mentioned this article, but let's remember it one more time. The forests of Ukraine are its national riches, and according to their destination and location, have mainly the ecological, water-preserving, protective, sanitary hygienic, health-improving, recreational, aesthetic, educational, and other functions. There is to be limited exploitation of forests. They need to be in the state inventory and under the state protection. However, this is Mr. Manoilo's standpoint. Life is life, and the economic factors are the most essential among the economic, ecological, and social. They are, well, closer to people than others. Well, the economic factors are certainly the closest ones to people like Mr. Manoilo and his team. Just a small reminder of where we are. We are witnessing the defending of the thesis by Valentin Manoilo, who, from 1988 to year 2000, was the director of the state enterprise Izum Forestry, with the area of 50,000 hectares. From year 2000 to 2005, this ideologist directed and managed the activity of the whole Kharkiv Regional Forest Administration, which managed 300,000 hectares of forests. After such disarming honesty, it became clear that our would-be scientist would not touch upon the issues of nature protection in his treatise. However, Mr. Manoilo had to answer one question from the audience.